Next up is Clifton Joseph. He's got a book out, which is also an album, Shots on Eglinton.
Wow, hey. This is like a throwback. It's been a week of me being patient. Streetcar takes too long. The 109 bus takes too long. The line at Tim Hortons was too long. I had to wait like I was a waiter all week. So, I didn't freak when Marty told me that I'd be the last on the gig. I said, I have to learn patience. I remember playing this joint like about 85 years ago. A-Space. I recorded just down the road with this dude, Clive Robertson, who was at Fuse magazine with his label Voicepondence. I miss Rampart and Parallelogram magazine, YYZ. Remember performing just up the road there at Grossman's with a bunch of other luminaries, like Irvin Layton. I was young then, high school. I remember even right-wing politicals were doing poetry in this town. Went looking for heroes in the dark of night. Found promises all littered on a trail of lies. Hope swung like a gleaming guillotine in my head, long dead to the everyday rhythms around me, lost in the thought of it all, stranded, grounded along a carcass of want, strung out on the big city largesse of neon glint, got to squint for clarity at the offshore mountain banks of globalized scamps, sacrileges and privileges. Wealth and happiness squelch along a monsoon of inequalities, the wrath of tycoons, cool caches of cash, flash in limousines, stretch outrages the profit motive, votes, a sham lineup of ballot boxes, extra etchings of sliding values, and puppet politicians, lost leader discount sales of the social contract. Went looking for heroes in the dark of night. Found promises all littered on a trail of lies. And there's no one to contact for the exact sense of country, land, clan, philosophy, civility. No one lines of accountability, no saviors in the dark to spark some vacated sense of joy in the forecast of plenty for the few. Only disgust at the disguises of lies, packaged and perfected to shed comparisons and compromises, the guises that guide the ship of government, business as usual, and damn the glut of dissent for true democracy, the flux in essence, the people's sense of human decency, vaingloriously. The profit motive has no mercy. Went looking for heroes in the dark of night. Found promises all littered on a trail of lies. So I was going to do the double shuffle and buckle under the weight of all my troubles, cruising my blues in the world's purple days, moving through the streams of contradictions, trying to stay true to my beliefs and my convictions, Seen the scene come to be dominated by would-be gangsters with ignorant guns. Seen fun done run away from some. Seen dreams drifted caustic and strung out and tribulations and trepidations. Seen good times roll by unawares. Oh, slow trumpets of my years. Oh, sweet sensimania, please help me wash away my fears. Went looking for heroes in the dark of night. Found promises all littered on a trail of lies. 1,000 horns, choruses cluck crescendos like ducks then. A kaleidoscope of lions' dens. Dense chambers of fates metamorphosized like wings afloat. Transmutations of clan memory swish through time and space with the fury and grace of stars dying. Went looking for heroes in the dark of night. Found promises all littered on a trail of lies. But there was that night in Tunisia when metaphors like meteors soared, roared, seared, showered, bright, incandescent alchemy, joys, more effervescence than money's tarnished glisten and its glitter, more than its biting doom and its mayhem, its distractions, debaucheries, and indignities, more than its bankrupt fountain of ploys, more than its forever making of men into boys of submission, more than its mission of gloom plumed in promises, more than its woefulness full of steam and fury, more than its murky baubles of panache lights, flashed smoke and mirrors, more than its cesspools of come-ons couched in platitudes, charming, charismatic, and cunning, more than its slurred tones of possibilities, snatched away like vengeance of hard hearts, their map makers' incisions continually charting new geographies of greed. Went looking for heroes in the dark of night. Found promises all littered on a trail of lies. But there was that night in Tunisia where metaphors like meteors soared, roared, seared, showered, bright, incandescent alchemy, joys with me and my sweetheart Sensimania that night in Tunisia. Poem for Billie Holiday. Biding time like a metronome's baby's cradles rocks of the world's new sounds and sights, groaning and building blocks of inspirations of a new world coming, with a strength of survival lights against a world of isms, marooned on a hopeful dream of better comings, with a hopefulness as Christians as second comings of shouted hallelujahs in storefronts, huddlings of souls on Sundays, away from the week, work safely, the weekend's proclamation of emancipation from the punch clocks, plantation ticks and clicks of duties, couch in early mornings, sleepy-eyed rushes of duff from buses to the factories and sweet shops of wishes, ambitions, and political deities of the dollar dream. Good God Almighty! Visions of wealth, happiness, and false idolatries propagated by propagandistic diction of fictions, advertised, subverted realness and expressive fictions, when what you do, Miss Holiday, is sing, swing, sing, swing, ooh, what a little moonlight can do. Ooh, what a little moonlight can do. Blue, the color of the night's halo of neon search for the reaches, for the realness, for the real, when what you do is sing, swing, sing, swing, ooh, what a little moonlight can do. Ooh, what a little moonlight can do. The twisted rope of hope dangling from that tree, see? A festival of carnival barkers, the picnic crowd of young and old, shout Colosseum spectacles of Sundays, Sabbaths of sacrifices. The high wire act atop the high tops hierarchy of hurt. The clown's cackle of fake tears, gasps of the body's last choke of air, and the death's treed swinging indignity. Slave ships jumps of shackles into the shark's deep blue sea, free. Dog days, nights, footsteps of riversides, talk weary, bark starry, northward flights of constellations of contested destiny. Oh my, oh mercy. Hot, sudden suns, whip lashings of simmerings, hearts, seared skins, red dripping monotones of moans and groans, grow memories, grow memories, grow memories. Southern slights, singeings of hooded cross-burning lawns, tyrannies of lynched trees, oh bended knees of please, honor please. Ooh, what a little moonlight can do. Ooh, what a little moonlight can do. Whorehouse sweeper and step washer, house worker, street walker, ear cock for sweet talkers, crap shooter, Jones, lounge dancer. She took the name from actress Billy Dove and soared notes way, way, way above the naysayers, backbiters, critics, cheats, and freaks who would see her meek and greet ingratitudes with the other cheek of songs, blue as bent notes of hurt, tight and tenuous, the throat now a tangled choke of spurts, sparks a solo of solitudes. Gardens of gardenias then, when fragrance floats those tillers of F-sharps, when you syruply sing sadness of sadness so sweet, sweetness of sadness so sad, when you bend the tonalities of tough treatments into blue skies of clear joys and wanderings of ooh, what a little moonlight can do. A dark demeanor diva, dire with desire, a songbird with a bouncing monotone, a soundboard of blurred modes and codes, a rattling of old bones and souls. It was painful and poignant, perfunctory and blue, majestic and marvelous, magical new, lounging low down and gut-wrenching and true, bouncing, nuancing, timbers of blue hues. Ooh, what the moonlight can do. But they try to doom you in gloom jail bars. Another lover done gone, dope marks and scars, loud mascaras, and a macabre inequality of Mrs. Charlie's laws. But the bloomed voice boom plumes, solemn and sad, bountiful and glad, The jukebox cue tunes move blue grooves to the outer edgeness of madness, gladness, badness, and sadness. The sad mess of capitalism's exalted nomenclature and success, measured by the cling, 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 ching of the almighty dollar bill, when what you do is sing, swing, sing, swing. Ooh, ooh. What a little moonlight can do. I'm at the Melody Bar at the Glasgow Hotel on Saturday the 15th.